M14 reliability problems. Just like the M16 series, the M14 had its share of problems when it was first introduced. This is highlights from an article published in April 1963 in True magazine. The U.S. Army's blunderbuss bungle that fattened your taxes. After nearly 20 years of Pentagon bungling that has cost U.S. taxpayers over $100 million so far, the Army is issuing RGIs a new automatic rifle that experts think is inferior to the gun we already have. The rifle is called the M14. It is slowly replacing the M1 Garand carried by millions of servicemen in World War II and Korea. The only trouble is it doesn't work as well as the M1, and it's much harder and more expensive to manufacture. If you haven't heard about the M14 or its troubled history, don't be surprised. The Army has been rather quiet about it lately, and with good reason. The design, testing, and production of the M14 were so badly botched by Defense Secretary McNamara, calling the entire thing a, quote, disgrace, unquote. And John C. Garand, inventor of the M1, of which the M14 is a bastardized version, worries about what will happen when it's finally used in combat. Reports from Vietnam indicate the Garand's fears may well be justified. This seems to be the normal trend of things, whether people seem to realize it or not. Most service rifles end up having some initial problems when first fielded, and any of them manage to have a successful service career ultimately gets it fixed. This just happens to be the natural order of things, and this is what happened when the M14 was first brought into service. It is our nation's shortest serving service rifle. It has a special place in the hearts of high-power shooters because it remained the competitive choice for about over a quarter century after it was ultimately replaced by the M16. But just like everything else, it had its initial issues as well. So something to consider when discussing history of different service rifles.